The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford gave an interview. Here's an article of that interview. And in the interview, Terence Crawford said, "My next fight should be Pacquiao. We're in talks with Team Pacquiao, and I've been hoping that fight can get made. But anything after that, I really can't say because I'm only looking forward to the next fight. So if we can get that fight secured and signed, then hopefully that can be our next fight." Crawford told the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer. Um, let's move on. Me, Terence Crawford's quoted as saying, "Sky the limit for me right now. I'm looking for all the big opportunities and all the champions. I'm gunning for all of them," Crawford said. But most of the top names in welterweight are signed with PBC, including Pacquiao, Danny Garcia, Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Dennis Ugas, and Sean Porter, and several others. Then Terence Crawford is quoted as saying, "Once it came to a point where it was some of their big fighters, they didn't want to put them in the ring with me because they didn't want to have Top Rank have the edge over their head where one of their fighters took out one of the top fighters, top welterweight fighters. So in a sense, PBC just fought each other. Let's just take each other out and see what he does in the meantime, and we'll go from there." So Terence Crawford is saying he's in negotiations with Manny Pacquiao for a fight. That should be his next fight. He's hoping that's his next fight. He's saying that PBC basically throws him out and won't give him a fight because they're afraid to lose to Top Rank. Trill, what are your thoughts on that?
Whatever. I just want to see the fight. I want. I don't care with all the gossip and the between and who's this and who's right. Listen, PBC is fighting ESPN and Top Rank guys now. That fight can happen. If it make dollars, it makes sense. It's just somebody is in between isn't trying to make that happen. And I don't know who on which side it is, but obviously y'all gotta keep stopping the whole across the street talk. That's ridiculous. Um, a fight with Manny Pacquiao is great for TC. It's great for TC. It'll help him. It'll give him a real solid, real W name on his record if he can pull it off. He can't be overconfident because Manny Pacquiao is Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao, he doesn't need to take a Crawford fight. I've been on record saying that I think Manny Pacquiao should take a fight in the Philippines, something easy to send himself off. He gave the sport enough. He has nothing to prove. But if this is something to try to generate money and there's nobody else, I think maybe you can make more money with a Mikey Garcia. But this to me really, if only if Pacquiao's trying to leave with like a name, or I don't know. Now on Pacquiao's side, I don't think it's smart because what's the reward for Manny Pacquiao? You have nothing to prove in this sport, and you're not going to get crazy money fighting the Terence Crawford. You could get more money fighting Mikey Garcia. He was bringing the Mexican crowd, the Mexican American crowd. I think that would be a more lucrative and successful fight, if any. And it's one that Manny Pacquiao can showcase and ride off in the sunset. I believe. But hey, what do I know? But if the fight happens, it happens.
All right, Ned.
First, I want to say the second half of 2020 is looking like it's going to be very entertaining to watch. Like, we got a lot of fights that are supposed to happen towards the end of this year, the second half of the year. And Manny Pacquiao versus TC, that's amazing. That's like, what wouldn't we want? Like, the dream fight is TC versus Spence. But that's the next best fight we can get. And if we can get that right now, that's perfect. Let's start, get the deal signed. Let's make it happen. If both sides can come together and make things work, that'd be amazing. And honestly, it'll be shout out to TC for fans and stuff. And you know, Manny Pacquiao, yo, much respect, yo. At this point in your career, you're taking on all competitors, and you're not backing down. You're not looking for the easy way out at the age of 40, man. So shout out to him.
For me, this is the perfect fight. This is the fight that Manny Pacquiao needs. What Pacquiao doesn't need any fight, so I should rephrase that. For what Manny Pacquiao is trying to accomplish, this is the perfect fight. But Terence Crawford needs this fight. Terence Crawford lacks star power. He lacks the name recognition. He lacks the fanfare that would entice someone from PBC to fight him, because what you're fighting is a guy who's with Top Rank, and you're fighting a guy who doesn't generate money. But if he was to beat Manny Pacquiao, all that would change. So he has a chance to fight Manny Pacquiao, and what Manny Pacquiao gives Terence Crawford is the big stage. It's a pay-per-view fight, and it's one we know is going to sell more than the kibbles and bits that Terence Crawford sold the 2 times he was on pay-per-view. It's guaranteed to do that. All on the strength of Manny Pacman Pacquiao, all on the strength for the Philippines and the worldwide recognition of Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, there are very few athletes where everyone knows you with no introduction. Like in the NBA, there are a few guys you name and everyone knows them worldwide. And then there's some guys, we just know them. Like they're really good and we know them, but they're not. Dame Lillard can't go everywhere in the world and they're going to be like, oh, Dame Dollar. That's not going to happen. Right? Manny Pacquiao goes anywhere in the world, people know who Manny Pacquiao is. Terence Crawford can't do that. But that could change if he beats Manny Pacquiao on the big stage. So the opportunity that Terence Crawford has is one that Keith Thurman squandered. He gets Manny Pacquiao and the chance to inherit all the glory that comes with beating Manny Pacquiao, except Pacquiao whooped that behind. And see, there's where Pacquiao's benefit from this fight comes in. Pacquiao just beat Keith Thurman, the guy who was recognized by many people as the best welterweight in the division. Not by me, in my opinion, but by many people. He was the guy. He beat Danny Garcia. He beat Sean Porter. So Pacquiao gets in the ring with him, and Pacquiao beats him. Pacquiao takes his title. Pacquiao becomes the oldest man to ever win the welterweight title. Who's the guy in the division that many people believe is the best welterweight? Terence Crawford. If Manny Pacquiao beats Terence Crawford, he's unified champion at the age of 42, and he would have beaten the best fighter in the division. Now, you talk about Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. If he beats the winner of that fight, if he beats Terence Crawford already, he's like Trill said, for me, Pacquiao can't hurt his legacy, can only enhance it, right? A loss to Terence Crawford isn't going to hurt Manny Pacquiao. It'll just elevate Terence Crawford. So in the sense of what you're saying, Trill, what does he have to gain by beating Terence Crawford? It's like, it's just another notch for Manny. It's just a thrill. And then imagine, though, he beats Terence Crawford, and then he beats the winner of Danny Garcia and Errol Spence, and he becomes undisputed at 42. And I think, like, that's what he wants. I think Manny sees a road to undisputed even in his 40s. He says, all I got to do is beat Terence Crawford, who's not a big welterweight, who's relatively untested at welterweight. People can say the reasons why, but Terence Crawford could have joined PBC and got all those fights. He chose not to. So when he brings up how PBC fighters keep fighting each other, you could have been one of those guys. See, Manny Pacquiao could have stayed with Top Rank too, but he chose to go to PBC so he can get a piece of Terence Crawford. So he can get a piece of Keith Thurman, right? Pacquiao could have said, "Oh no, I'm going to stay with Top Rank." No, Pacquiao said, "Yo, the best fighters over there, I'm going over there." Shannon the King of Briggs said to Vladimir Klitschko, "He eating that? I want that." You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao said, "The best fighters over there, I'm going over there," so he can get to fight the best fighters. See, Pacquiao got the game figured out because he's an old head. He played that loyalty game, and Bob Arum started dissing him. Pacquiao said, forget loyalty. Show me the money. Give me the best fights. So he went across the street to get him. And in return, he whooped Keith Thurman. Take notes. So with that being said, man, Manny Pacquiao, he don't need to fight. He wants to fight. Terence Crawford needs to fight. If this fight happens, it's a great fight for both of them because I see what they're both trying to do. And it will help. A win in this fight would help both of them.
Let us know what you think in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, check out our podcast on all major streaming services. It's the Boxing Bros.
Peace.
We in the feeling like we're gonna fight ya. Anything